There are an estimated 6.8 million of these men in America right now. Each believes he is one viral video away from financial freedom. You're born as the third son of a mortgage broker in Tempe, Arizona. Your first taste of adoration is at age 3 when your grandmother tells you you're a handsome boy. You never forget the feeling. You misplace your multiplication tables. You misplace your social security card. You never misplace the memory of that validation. You assume this is a viable career path. It is not. To understand the long, slow cringe, we have to go back to your childhood. Childhood is a blur of participation trophies. You get one for finishing third in a 5-person sack race. You get one for showing up to soccer practice for 3 weeks in a row. You get one for being a good listener, which you are not. The principal calls your parents. He says you are easily distracted. What you are is easily photographed. You discover your elementary school's yearbook camera. You pose by the drinking fountain. You pose by the slide. You pose by the janitor's closet. The yearbook staff uses exactly 0 of these photos. They use a candid of you picking your nose. This is a formative trauma. Your first real camera is a hand-me-down from your uncle. It's a Nikon D80 from 2006. It weighs 9 pounds. You don't learn about aperture or shutter speed. You learn about the self-timer function. You set it up on a tripod in your backyard. You take 247 photos of yourself doing push-ups. You are 8 years old. You can do 3 push-ups. The photos are all from the same angle. You show them to your mom. She says you're strong. She is legally required to say this. You believe her. This belief calcifies into a core personality trait. You are photogenic. The world must see. And just like that, you reach the most insufferable period of being an OnlyFans guy. You're a teenage OnlyFans guy. High school is a marketplace of social capital. You have none. Other boys get popularity from sports, grades, or sheer charisma. You try to get it from your Instagram feed. You post a mirror selfie after your first chest workout. You caption it Pump City Population Me. You get 7 likes. 6 are from family members. The 7th is from a spam account for male enhancement pills. You spend 37 minutes crafting a reply to that spam account. You ask for their rates. They never respond. You take this as a sign you are not yet market ready. You buy pre-workout instead. Your senior year of high school, you discover Photoshop. You do not discover skill. You discover the Liquify tool. You take a photo from your uncle's wedding. You are wearing a suit. You use Liquify to widen your shoulders by 40%. You make your waist impossibly small. You post it with the caption Suit SZN. A girl from your biology class comments, "Lol, is that you?" You reply, "The glow up is real." She does not reply. She unfollows you. You see this as a victory. You have proven you are intimidatingly attractive. You have, in fact, proven you look like a character from a poorly rendered video game. The seeds of your future are sown in this fertile soil of self-delusion. Your main social rejection arc begins with Snapchat. You discover the muscle filter. It adds virtual definition to your arms. You use it on a photo of you holding a gallon of milk. You send it to the group chat. The caption is Farmer's Market Haul. No one responds for 4 hours. Then your friend Mark replies, "Bro, that's just milk." You block Mark. You decide your circle is not supportive enough. You need a new circle. You join a Discord server for aspiring fitness influencers. The first rule is no negativity. The second rule is post your daily check-in. You post your milk photo. You get 3 fire emoji reactions. This is your tribe. Graduate. You do not go to college. You get a job at a vitamin shop. You consider this networking. Your boss is named Keith. He is 52. He has a bad knee. You try to talk to him about macro splits and content creation. He asks you to restock the pea protein. You take this as a sign he is not a visionary. During your lunch break, you film your first serious content. It's a 30-second video of you drinking a green smoothie. You're shirtless. It's 43 degrees in the stockroom. You get goosebumps. You post it to TikTok. The caption is fueling the machine. The machine is your minimum wage job selling supplements to men like you. The video gets 92 views. And then you become an adult with the thirst genes in full bloom. You're 22, you hear about OnlyFans. You hear a guy from your high school is making money. You investigate. His page is just pictures of his feet. You are disgusted. You are also inspired. You think if feet can pay rent, what can a full six-pack do? You take an afternoon off from the vitamin shop. You set up a ring light you bought from Amazon. You take 418 photos. They are all the same photo. You are oiled. You are flexing. You are looking just past the camera. You upload them all. You set your subscription price at $19.99 per month. You wait for the money to roll in. Subscribe so you can keep crying about people you've definitely met. Your first subscriber is your mom. She subscribes to be supportive. She does not look at the content. Your second subscriber is a bot. Your third subscriber is a man named Greg in Wisconsin. He messages you. He does not want what you're selling. He wants to talk about macro splits. He becomes your only active fan. You spend 6 hours a week DMing with Greg about his creatine cycle. He sends you pictures of his meal. You pretend to be interested. He tips you $5. This is your entire monthly revenue. You tell people you are a content creator. You are, technically. The content is nutritional advice for a 58-year-old man from the Midwest. The dream is alive. You try to diversify. You start a fitness coaching side hustle. You have no certifications. You have a PDF you bought off a guy on Instagram for $47. You sell workout plan. You sell them to Greg. He is your entire customer base. He complains the plan is too hard on his knee. You refund him his $20. You are now $27 in the hole on your coaching venture. You decide the problem is exposure. You need to go where the money is. You download Hinge. Your profile is just your OnlyFans teasers. Your bio says entrepreneur. Check my link for the real me. You get 0 matches. You have peace of mind. You are not distracted by romance. You are focused on the grind. You try to network with other creators. You attend a virtual summit for adult content entrepreneurs. It costs $89. The keynote speaker is a woman who made 6 figures selling pictures of her elbows. You are inspired. You take 112 pictures of your own elbows. The lighting is bad. They look like knees. You post them anyway. You caption them asset appreciation. You get one like, it's from Greg. He asks if you're injured. You spend 45 minutes explaining the concept of niche content to him. He does not understand. He asks again about his knee pain. You block him for 3 days. You feel powerful. Comment asset appreciation below if you've ever had to explain your art to a Midwesterner. Your big break never comes. Instead, you get a copyright strike. You used a song by Drake in a thirst trap video. The platform demonetizes the video. It had 11 views. 2 were yours. You appeal the strike. You write a 3-paragraph essay about fair use in your artistic expression. The appeal is reviewed by an AI in under 6 seconds. It is denied. You realize you need original audio. You record yourself saying, hey. You say it 19 times. You pick the take where your voice cracks slightly. You pair it with a video of you pouring water over your head. The video gets 3 likes. One is from Greg. He comments, "Stay hydrated, king." You feel seen. You branch into branded content. No brands contact you. You decide to create your own. You spend $200 on a logo from Fiverr. It's a lion's head with your initials in it. You print it on tank tops. You sell them on Shopify. You sell one tank top to your mom. She wears it to grocery shopping once. A stock boy asks her about it. She says her son is an influencer. She does not know what that means. You have 49 unsold tank tops in your closet. You wear one every day to the vitamin shop. Keith asks you to stop. He says it's not part of the uniform. You see this as corporate oppression of your personal brand. You start looking for a new job. You apply to be a brand ambassador for a pre-workout company. The application asks for your engagement metrics. You write, "My community is highly targeted and deeply engaged." Your community is Greg. The application asks for a media kit. You make one in Canva. You use the lion logo. You inflate your follower count by 400%. You get an automated rejection email 12 minutes later. You print it out. You frame it. You tell yourself it's a reminder to hustle harder. You hang it next to your bed. You look at it every night before you sleep. It is the only thing you have ever framed. Years pass. You are 34. You still work at the vitamin shop. Keith retired. The new manager is 25. She does not understand your brand. Your OnlyFans has 43 subscribers. 30 are inactive. 10 are bots. 2 are paying. One is your mom on auto-renew. The other is Greg. Greg's subscription lapsed last month. You didn't notice. You are now making $11.99 per month from your empire. Your ring light broke. You replaced it with a desk lamp. The shadows are unforgiving. You take a new profile picture. You look tired. You look your age. You use a filter. You choose one called Glamour. It gives you virtual eyelashes. You post it. The caption is aged like fine wine. No one comments. Your decline is not dramatic. It is a slow leak. You get a rotator cuff injury from improper lifting form. You can't film shirtless content for 6 weeks. You try to pivot to audio-only content. You start a podcast. It's called The Mind-Muscle Connection. The only connection is between you and your laptop's built-in microphone. You record 8 episodes. The total downloads across all platforms is 17. Your mom accounts for 8 of them. She listens while she gardens. She says she likes the sound of your voice. This is the peak of your podcasting career. You never record episode 9. The USB microphone you bought gathers dust next to the broken ring light. You are 40. The vitamin shop closes. It becomes a Planet Fitness. You apply for a job there, they do not call you back. You live off savings for 3 months. Your savings consist of $1,200 in your collection of unsold tank tops. You finally get a job. It's at a call center for a gym membership retention department. Your job is to convince people not to cancel. You are good at it. You understand the language of vague promises and future gains. You wear a headset. You never take a selfie. Your camera roll is empty. Your Instagram has not been updated in 4 years. The last post is a quote about resilience. It has 2 likes. One is from Greg. He moved on to a younger guy who posts about carnivore diets. At 45, you get married. She's a nice woman from the call center. She doesn't know about your OnlyFans. You deactivated it years ago. On your honeymoon, she finds an old hard drive in a box. She asks what's on it. You say old vacation photos. She plugs it in. It's 4 terabytes of your old, flexing 22-year-old self. She watches for 3 minutes. She doesn't say anything. She closes the laptop. She makes a pot of tea. You sit in silence for an hour. Finally, she speaks. She says, "You had good shoulders." It is the greatest compliment you have ever received. You cry, drop a F in the comments for the fallen soldiers of the thirst economy. Your legacy is a digital ghost town. Your OnlyFans page is gone. The domain expired. The photos are scrubbed. All that remains is a username on a forum from 2021. Someone asks whatever happened to that OnlyFans guy with the lion logo. No one replies. The thread has 47 views. You have a son. You name him Leo after the lion. He's a quiet boy. He likes reading. You try to get him into sports. He prefers chess. You buy him a chess set. You watch him play. He thinks 3 moves ahead. You never learn to think 1 move ahead. You feel a strange pride. You have broken the cycle. He will never know the sting of a copyright strike or the hollow victory of 3 fire emojis. He will be fine. All jokes aside, these are exaggerations, internet caricatures born on social media and spread like wildfire. Yes, the pursuit of validation and income through personal content is real, but turning OnlyFans Guy into a universal punchline reduces real people to a single, often mocked, stereotype. Most men who create adult content are navigating a complex digital economy, dealing with stigma, inconsistent income, and the very real mental health impacts of commodifying their image. Behind every meme is a real person doing their best, often in a difficult and judgmental landscape. So laugh at the absurdity of the ring light and the unsold tank tops, but remember that the line between a joke and someone's livelihood is often thinner than an Instagram filter.